Hey everyone, my name is Sarah Lampang Abia, and I'm with my colleague
If in
Ife
Nancy.
Sinaba.
Thank
So behind the scenes,
you.
yeah, we've been having a conversation that we just decided to put to the public to have their own opinions and views about. So with the new recent, I know it's everywhere. There's a hike in fuel price and also epileptic power supply nationwide. I've been wondering, how do people in the workforce, the labor market cope? How do those also that sell food stuff, the business people, how are they coping? Because it's been draining constantly. It bogs my mind. Each time I intend to leave the house, I consider that it's either someone is fueling the car or you're paying an increment in the transportation fee. You go this morning and the price has increased. And if it's of the opinion that the government should continue with the new environmental tax laws. And I don't think that should come into place now. If it was you, what were you saying initially?
Okay. Well, this all boils down to environmental taxation and environmental pollution. Um, there's been a major shift in the environmental taxation um, from the 1st of January 2026 with the new regime of the Nigerian Tax Act.
Mm,
We know that as at 1st of January 2026, the government um, put an extra charge on fossil fuel,
mm.
and that charge is about 5% of
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah. So if you go to the filling station and you want to buy for one
Yeah,
thousand
yeah,
four
yeah,
hundred,
yeah.
there's this 5% charge
Charge.
on it. Yeah. So, but right now we're facing Nigeria is facing a double squeeze because
Yeah, double
it's as
jeopardy
if
to
we're
say.
paying taxes
Exactly.
for darkness penalty. Or how do I put
Exactly.
it? We're suffering. It's a major challenge because now you are taxing us for fuel. How do we now? Because fuel, of course, it's a fallback plan for Nigerians, especially for those who work and who would like to preserve food,
Mm.
right? Now, how do we now cope with the challenges
That
of
comes with this,
yes,
yeah?
because of course, if we decide to go or opt for cleaner alternatives like solar or
Just like the
gas,
villa
yes. What
has
about the
gone for.
cost? The cost of purchasing
Mm.
solar,
And solar is not something that the common man can
or
afford.
people who even have small businesses,
Yeah, yeah,
how
yeah, yeah,
will
yeah,
they
yeah.
be able to cope with that?
Some persons may say that, oh, there are solar panels and solar batteries that are affordable. But then again, how do you weigh this across the business, the particular business the said person is, you know, doing or operating? And I feel like we are not yet ready for the government itself is not yet ready for cleaner
Alternatives.
alternatives.
Oh, but I mean, we're getting there. Some of us now are beginning to um, optimize the use of solar powers
Okay.
and yeah, and CNG. We have some compressed natural gas vehicles, you
Well,
know,
well, well, I do not think that I am of the school of thought
but
that
not everyone can afford it.
yes, not everyone can afford it.
Yes,
Hold on,
yes.
and I also think that we are not even ready for the downside yet. I remember sometime in 2022, in 23 or so, some persons converted their generators to
And it was a
CNG.
disaster.
Yes.
Yeah.
So there are the downsides to it. So before we go up to using CNGs and other cleaner methods, we need to provide some sets because for every advantage is a disadvantage.
Okay.
So we should keep measures in place that can take care of the disadvantage. For instance, the said accident at Nyanya in 2025,
Mm-hmm.
sometime in 2025.
Mm-hmm.
it took a whole lot for the fire service to get to that place. If we had point by point stations like they do in the United States, you have station 51, station 31, station this, station that. We do not have that here in Abuja.
Yes.
For starters,
Yeah.
I only know of one fire service station. It's at Lucy's on Ten.
Yeah.
So for example,
Yeah.
so if we have that, then we can now opt for going fully. Oh, we're going to use compressed gases, and probably we should look at other countries. What do you think?
That would take a lot. It
Mm,
take a lot for Nigeria to get to that point. But for now, we have to be more realistic.
yeah, work
What
on our
are the
turbines.
immediate measures we can
Mm,
take to make life easy or easier for Nigerians? Because I'm suffering as a result of the grid, the national grid, the fall of the national grid. I'm
mm,
also suffering as a result of this global crude shock.
yeah.
You know, the war between
Iran and
Iran
Israel.
and
Yeah, 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 yeah,
we
yeah.
are suffering as Nigerians.
True,
We cannot
true.
ignore the fact that this is affecting you and
And
I. Yeah. So
I think that it begs the question if the chapter 2 of the constitution still remains justiciable, if it's
justiciable.
impossible.
Yeah.
I'm of the school of thought that yes, in most cases it should be impossible, because if the government has assured that I would be getting power supply, and I by the constitution ought to have good power supply, good roads, and the basic social amenities, yeah, and I go to subscribe my meter, only to have, for instance, the power supply company not bring lights or not give lights for days.
The darkness penalty, I said.
Yes, for
Yes.
days.
Yes.
And I have paid for prepaid. I just did a recharge on my meter, and I've gone to the market. I think I should sue the government.
Of course.
Because who then pays for my perishables? As a worker, I have budgeted my life. Every worker budgets their life. I don't know of any other person. We, the 9 to 5 hours, we budget our life. And at the end of the month, we have set aside certain amounts of money. Oh, for this, for that, for that. And I've gone to do that. I have recharged my meter. I've gone to the market to stock up the fridge. And at the end of the day, I can't afford to buy the fuel because the price is.
I think the price of fuel is about 1,400
so
to
now. Some
one
places
forty one five.
1,500.
Yes.
So if I'm buying from the black market now, because most filling stations don't sell in jerry cans.
Yes.
So if I'm buying from the black market, I should be buying from 1,700 thereabouts.
1,800.
1,800 thereabouts.
It's a difficult situation.
And I get to pay an increase in transportation. Right. So how then, if my food gets spoiled, my perishables get spoiled, who then compensates me? What is the soft landing that the government is providing?
What do you think?
Yeah, for us. Well, these are just a few things we've been discussing behind the scenes. So let us know what your comments are in the comment section, what your views are, and
thank you. Thank you. Yeah.